All right. Now you're seeing everything on?
Well, am I just seeing it weird? Is everybody else seeing like?
Oh, wait, here. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. All right, thank you. I went over to the Facebook thing and then forgot to go back. Okay, welcome. My name's Layman. I'm part of the Living Well Now leadership team and excited to be hosting this workshop tonight called Oils on a Budget. If you're brand new to oils, welcome. I'm excited to have you here and hope that you'll walk away with a few helpful tips as you're getting started, as you're considering whether you're going to begin your oils journey or not. Yeah, just excited to have you here. After 15 years of using Young Living oils and products, I feel really passionate about continuing to educate people about their options, about the options available to all of us, the Young Living offers. And yeah, excited that you're here to learn more. And on that note, yeah, if you're joining on YouTube, again, biggest piece, we seek to offer a couple workshops a month, our Living Well Now team. You know, if you're catching this on video, be sure to reach out to your friend who is all in on Young Living, maybe is growing a business with Young Living. If you do have follow-up questions, know that I'm also available as well on Instagram and Facebook. Always, yeah, always down to go back and forth with you if you need any support on the wellness journey. Yeah, I think the thing that excites me most about this Young Living journey and this Living Well Now team is, I don't know about you all, but I sense that our country and our world needs more health at the end of the day. So, and I really feel like Young Living does a great job.
And for next week, I am already watching.
If everybody will mute, that'd be helpful. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just think that like, as far as to be full disclosure, my mom just here in the last 7-8 months was diagnosed with unhealthy cell tumors. And so this has been kind of a wake-up call of like, there is no perfect health story. There is no perfect health path, right? And also, what do we have control over? What can we shift? You know, and I don't know, some people like to do resolutions, some people like to set goals. You know, for me, as I'm diving into 2022, what do I want to do differently this year than I did last year? How's 40-year-old Aaron going to do it differently than 39-year-old Aaron? So perhaps you're having similar conversations with yourself as you're thinking about physical health, mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, and you're deciding, you know, where you want to focus your energy, what shifts you want to make, what transformations you want to make. Just know you're not alone. I'm having the same conversations with myself, and I know Andrea is, and I know my sister Ange is. I know many of y'all are having those conversations with yourselves and with each other, and just figuring out, because at the end of the day, health, at the end of the day, to me, feels like probably one of the greatest gifts that we can offer ourselves. And yeah, let's do our best, right? Do our best daily to say yes to healthy things for ourselves. So on that note, thanks for listening to my little intro. I would love to just do, I sent you some questions, but I would love to do giveaway number 1. So just to kind of get the chat box started. So giveaway number 1 is, the question is, what is a body, mind, spirit wellness goal, or a physical, emotional, you know, mental goal that you have for yourself? It could be a 90-day goal. It could be a 2022 goal, right? I personally did a lot of running last year. This year I'm shifting into biking, swimming, and running because I need to like not go all in on running. My body was getting a little tired. So what for you, what's the new habit that you're going to choose, or what's the new habit you're already choosing? What are you excited to shift in 2022? Could be your nutrition story. It could be your sleep story, right? There could be many things. So jot those in the comments, and Andrea will help pick a first giveaway winner here in a little bit. And I'm just going to look at the chat box just to see what y'all are visioning. growing belief in self, love it. Drinking more water, gonna be glad. Working, yep, court system stuff for granddaughter. Keeping mind on the positive and being full of gratitude. Strength training with lunges, fitness, love it. 9-month journey. So good, so good. Walking on the treadmill 30 minutes every day and doing the 5K at convention. Amazing. Weight maintenance, love it. Gym 5 days a week and are rocking it so far. Awesome, awesome. Grateful for what I have, not what I'm missing. Amen. We just got some cool writing on our thing here, but that's okay. I don't know if that was okay. Beautiful, y'all. So this is, again, for me, this is one of the reasons I'm so passionate about Young Living and so passionate about Living Well Now and hosting these classes is we are all worthy of these goals, right? At the end of the day, we are worthy of these goals. As I am currently living with my mom, my wife and I are living with my mom and my dad, and we are like her, on-site wellness support squad. Every day we're talking about getting stronger every day, right? Getting stronger every day. And I know it's really easy to be like, I don't know about y'all, but we can be a little invincible. We can really have this like, oh, no, it's not going to happen to me. It's not going to happen to me. That wouldn't happen to me. That's, guys, it is so precious and such a gift to even just be here. And so, my hope is that we can all walk away from this class. If you get one thing, you hear me saying, let's look in the mirror and say yes to continuing to heal, to continuing to transform, to continuing to improve in health. Okay, beautiful. And I don't think we're going to get rid of the scribbles on because I don't know how to do that, but all good. All right. So that's my little welcome. On anything else you want to add on that train?
No, I think that's great. I'll be choosing a winner of this question to announce the next time. Is that how you want to do it?
Sounds great.
Okay.
Sounds great. Yep. So yeah, anyway, that's the story. We do have a lot of amazing workshops from 2021 on our YouTube channel. So those of you who are like, want to explore more, want to dive into some more of those videos from last year, we have those up on our Living Well Now YouTube channel. Highly recommend checking those out as well. Some awesome content. All right, so Young Living. Companies, all the other companies, right? 15 years ago, when Andrea and our family started diving into Young Living, it was like Young Living and maybe one or two other companies. And fast forward to where we are now, and there's a lot of companies. There's a lot of people seeking to get essential oils into people's hands. And what we all have to know is that the quality is different. Okay, one of the main reasons we feel so passionate about Young Living is the seed to seal promise, that we know from the time that the seed is planted to the time that oil is beyond organic process, y'all. This is like really why one of the main reasons we feel when we're putting peppermint oil on, right? Just recently, my chiropractor recommended I do peppermint oil topically around my ears and into my jawline and under here. And I know that I'm putting peppermint oil on, right? I know that I've got the best, like some of the best Young Living. I've got the best essential oil, peppermint essential oil on the earth, and I'm able to confidently apply that on my skin, right? Versus who knows? And again, it's not like I've done tons of studies on all these other companies, but if you make phone calls to the companies, hey, where'd you get this peppermint essential oil at? Where'd you get, they don't have those answers for us. So we feel really good about knowing that our oils are coming from seed to seal partner farms and also Young Living owned farms. So here you are. Sourcing, science, and standards are kind of the seed to seal pillars. So we know products are sourced from corporate-owned farms, partner farms, seed to seal certified suppliers. So we know we're getting consistent quality and land conservation. We know that the science of testing, with 50 highly trained scientists, 2 corporate quality labs, and 12 independent partner labs, Young Living does meticulous quality testing and retesting to ensure that we're getting as pure as nature intended. And Young Living standards are unmatched. They ethically source and produce pure ingredients and go above and beyond to comply with local environmental standards and sustainable growing practices. All right. So again, for those of you who are brand new, safety and usage, real basic, a few basic tips. Topical, aromatic, and internal are the 3 methods that I choose to use my Young Living oils in those 3 ways. So first of all, topical, as I mentioned, peppermint, massaged onto my jawline and around my ears. This would be an example of topical application. You could, and that was to support my ear health. The chiropractor was like, oh my gosh, massage peppermint around here. And it's been amazing for me here the last week or so. So that would be an example of topical application. My stomach my digestion was a little off the other day. Another example, right? Peppermint, I'd use peppermint essential oil on my tummy and just kind of massage that on there just to kind of calm things. So topically applying. Again, keeping in mind, if you are brand new, you may choose to use a carrier oil. So you can always feel free. You're still going to get the quality. If you're using a high-grade carrier oil, right, which Young Living has some massage oils you could use, but you could also get like a unrefined, cold-pressed organic coconut oil as a carrier oil. So get a carrier oil that works for you, and then just put a drop or 2 of whatever oil you're going to use in. So that would be an example of topical application. If I'm giving my wife, a shoulder massage, then I'm using oils. Sometimes using a carrier oil will allow me to then spread that oil all over her back way easier than if I was just using the peppermint oil or just using the Panaway oil. So keep that in mind. Carrier oils can be very helpful. And some of the oils are a bit hot to the skin. Oregano, clove, cinnamon bark, thieves sometimes, wintergreen sometimes. So using a carrier oil with some of those hotter oils can be great before applying those onto, a body part or your skin. What else? You do not want to put directly in the eyes or the ears. Like I said, I was massaging it around my ears, behind, and, into the lobes, but not going down in. And what else? Aromatic. So shifting over to aromatic. Aromatic would just mean literally just breathing from the bottle. Okay, makes a difference. Makes a difference. Just taking a couple deep breaths with a stress away blend, a peace and calming blend, a thieves blend, whatever your go-tos are, right? Lavender. Literally just breathing from the bottle provides benefit to your whole body, your whole nervous system. So keep that in mind. Aromatically also can be done. You can make little bathroom sprays. You can also diffuse your oils. Young Living has tons of diffusers. A lot of people begin their journey with oils and a diffuser. If that's your case, then yeah, get your diffusers going and put your, test it, like try the different oils. Get some recommendations from your friend on different oils to put in your diffuser. So aromatic. And then the last one is internal use. Again, not everybody chooses to do this, but Young Living does have a vitality line, which allows us to utilize these essential oils, the Vitality line essential oils, internally. So I just had the virus over the Christmas holiday, the famous virus, and I was doing lots of thieves, peppermint, and lemon in my huge glass of water every day. I just was hydrating like wild, and those were my vitality oils that I used. So that was a choice I made. Not everybody's doing this, right? Not everybody's choosing to use the oils internally, but it is an option. Sarah, my wife, and I, we like to cook with the Vitality line oils, some of the Vitality line. Rosemary, put that in a marinara. We've used dill in a like a marinade before. So anyway, you've got options. Do keep in mind, if you are going to put oils in a drinking glass, just make sure you're not using plastic containers. You just want to use glass or stainless steel, because you don't want the oil to start to eat away at the plastic, and then you start drinking the plastic. So keep that in mind. Last piece, citrus oils can make your skin sensitive. So, you know, if I'm going out for a big sun day, I'm not putting orange oil all over my exposed skin. Yeah. And also follow the directions on the labels. Young Living, the new website is amazing. You literally can look at, like, they have such good guidance under each oil, and you can get good guidance on how to use each of them. All right, any other basic tips on that front? Does that feel good?
No, I think you covered it.
All right. Okay, so the myth, or maybe do you want to do that second one?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, so our first winner is look, I didn't write it down. It was Peyton Martin. She said, my New Year's resolution is to go to the gym 5 days a week. I've kept that resolution going so far. Awesome, Peyton. You're going to get a $20 product credit. So maybe you can get some of the awesome fitness products that Young Living offers to help you keep that resolution. Congratulations. I need you to fill out, I'm putting it in the chat right now, this form that just allows us to get your product credit to you. So if you'd fill that out, and everybody else who wins tonight, if you would fill that form out as well, that would be awesome.
Awesome. Thanks, Ann.
Sure.
And then question number 2, just as we're diving in, what is one reason? So again, if you've been around for a while, this is your question. What's one reason that you love Young Living? So literally, yeah, just what has you on subscribe to save? Why are you so committed to your Ningxia Red, or whatever products or oils that you use from Young Living? What has you so committed to Young Living? And if you're brand new, what's one reason you've been told by your friend? Clearly curiosity has been sparked, and you're here tonight to learn more. What's one reason you've heard? Maybe it's something I shared earlier. Maybe it's something your friend has told you as far as Young Living goes, and has you like, okay, you heard about maybe Young Living's farm. It's like that your friend got to visit a Young Living farm, and that was like pretty cool. And you were like, wow, Young Living actually has farms. I'm not sure the Amazon oils or the Target oils or these other oils, we know they're coming from farms, hopefully, right? But we don't know where those farms are. It's kind of cool that Young Living has farms where you can go see the process. All right, so, and then we'll have on go through, but yeah, let's see. Farms, an amazing community in Ningxia on subscribe to save. Oils, they work. I love that. Natural, and they may be slow to work sometimes, but they do work. Good. I love that. It's a one-stop shop for all things toxin-free. It's the easy button. No joke. High quality supplements are better absorbed into your body. Love it. Products are amazing, keeping me healthy without side effects of medications. The community, I'm with you, Seth. Love all the testimonies of people and how they've been helped. Health has improved. I am healthy and have been for a long time, using oils and supplements. Toxin-free life is amazing. Love Thieves, right? Thieves all day. But you can find an oil for anything, and knowing you're not putting toxins and synthetic stuff on your body. Helped you with your eyes, liver. Okay, this pumps me up just reading those. So thanks for sharing, y'all. And we'll have on pick a winner here shortly. So the myth, whether you're catching this on Facebook, here live on Zoom, or on YouTube after the fact, the myth is that oils are too expensive. And I'll be let me just share honestly. When I was younger, I remember my mom and dad were both school teachers in Arizona. And I remember I sprained my ankle, and I think I was 16 years old playing basketball for the school team. And my mom said, we're going to a chiropractor. You're going to go to the chiropractor with me. You're going to go get a chiropractic appointment with me. And I was like, oh, okay. Let's see. What's the, yeah. Okay. What's this? This was the first time I don't think I'd really, maybe my friend had a chiropractor. His dad was a chiropractor, but I hadn't really heard much about chiropractic until this moment. Ended up falling, just being amazed at how this chiropractor in Phoenix helped me and supported my return to wellness. And now here I'm 40. So 24 years later, when I go back to Phoenix, I still see the same chiropractor. And my mom will be back in Phoenix here soon, and she will go to that chiropractor, the same chiropractor, like 3 or 4 times while she's there for wellness support. And the myth is that these natural wellness things are too expensive, right? It's everything like chiropractic's too expensive, massage is too expensive, right? Essential oils are too expensive. Eating healthy is too expensive. But I think we've all pretty much learned, I think most of us know somebody, if it's not our own families, know somebody who has gone below the wellness line or had an accident, right? And all of a sudden, like health, like that health story, that need for health is like, whoa, I wish I would have prioritized that earlier. So I remember my mom at a young age telling me, like, I know we're going to circulate this money on this chiropractic, but, and here the last 15 years, we're circulating money on these essential oils and this natural wellness lifestyle with Young Living. And in doing so, what does our doctor bill look like each year? Right? What does that look like? Right? How many doctor visits, how many prescriptions am I filling per year? Now, again, no judgment wherever you're at on your journey. But for me, this idea that oils are too expensive or natural wellness is too expensive, we will eventually pay, right? I remember I interviewed Dr. Olivier Wanker a year ago or 2 years ago, and he said, there is no, like, start now. He's like, he got super unhealthy. He was a doctor and he was working all the time, and he found himself in the hospital, and he just was like, what am I doing? I've totally forgot about taking care of myself. And, it took him having this moment of like, wait, why am I not taking better care of myself? Why am I not prioritizing these health habits every day? So I share that just to frame it differently, right? When you're circulating money on healthy things for yourself, it is a long-term investment. It is a short-term investment, and it also is a long-term investment, right? It's having vision that's long-term, right? And again, no perfect path, right? You can invest in healthy lifestyle, right? We know there's always a story that so-and-so who was all healthy, all of a sudden, was gone, right? For some unforeseen reason. So that does happen. And also the majority, like when we do take care of ourselves, we're giving our bodies, like health is the greatest wealth. So I just wanted to share that as a new way to kind of think about when I'm circulating money on a green juice at a local spot. Yeah, it's $10 or $12, which seems a little wild sometimes, but then I'm like, my body, my cells, my long-term health is going to be so much greater by just making these little daily choices, these daily habit shifts. So, all right, oils, the myth is that oils are too expensive. Young Living actually has over 50 oils that cost under $20 per bottle. So, I was looking everywhere online. Young Living used to have like a blog that kind of shared all the different under $20 oils. If one of you who have been around for a while can find it, I could not find like a huge list, like an updated one. So if somebody finds one and wants to put that in the chat, that would be dreamy. But let's just share the ones that are here on this presentation. So first off, Clove and Clove Vitality. For me, I've been using Clove. Here it says relieve head tension, soothe sore muscles, eliminate unpleasant odors. So clove for me would be one that I think of clove. Clove is in the Thieves line. So if you know Thieves, which is the cinnamon bark, clove, eucalyptus, rosemary, and lemon. Clove is a key ingredient in that. And for me, when I'm using clove, I'm thinking immune system. Okay. So for me, I'm thinking immune system anytime I get clove. So this is one to put in the diffuser, maybe with another under $20 oil, which would be orange or a citrus oil. Like I love like clove and like a citrus oil. But again, immune system supporting clove for me has been that. So you can eliminate unpleasant odors. You can make a bathroom spray, but really great immune system oil. And that's what I will say about clove. I don't want to trail off. All right, cedarwood. Not sure who all uses cedarwood. I haven't used it as much. When I first smelled cedarwood, I was not a fan. But now here, 15 years later, I'm actually quite all right with it. It's definitely a tree oil. So yep, we've got diffuse for a restful night's sleep. You can add to shampoo and conditioner for healthier hair. You could use to make an outdoor spray. For me, cedarwood, again, for me, tree oils represent earth, represent grounding energy. So a lot of what my whole health journey is about is how to keep my feet on the ground and how to stay grounded on the earth. And so for me, a cedarwood oil, these different, woodsy oils, pine oil, etc. These are all for me really grounding and help me ground out, which again, so cedarwood on the bottoms of the feet, maybe before bed. You can massage this onto your kids' feet. You can massage it onto your own feet, but a really nice supporter for relaxation, also healthier hair. All right, lemongrass and lemongrass vitality. Again, similarly, lemongrass for me, like when I'm thinking about lemongrass, I've always thought of it as immune system support. This is another one I would be putting in the diffuser. Here it says we've got take internally using the lemongrass vitality to support healthy digestion. You can apply it to tired muscles. You could add to a cleanser or moisturizer to purify the skin. So there you have lemongrass. This is a key ingredient to Purification Oil, which is another blend. And if you smell Purification and lemongrass next to each other, you're like, yep, lemongrass is definitely hanging out in there. So, and I'll chuckle if I'm wrong. No, it's definitely in there. All right, I was like, that would be pretty funny if I was wrong. All right, so Purification, lemongrass. Again, diffuse, apply to tired muscles. I've never chosen to use lemongrass for my vitality, like to help my digestion, but this is new news to me that I could use it that way. All right, moving into some blends. RC. Initially, actually, the initials were RC, was respiratory care. So we're thinking about lungs when we're thinking about RC. So you could apply 1 drop to your chest and wrists for an energy boost. Diffuse to cleanse the air. Breathe easy through seasonal changes. I don't know if you've ever been to like a steam room, but that's what this reminds me of. This reminds me of being in a steam room and just putting a couple drops in the bottom of a shower. I used to take RC or Breathe Again or some of these eucalyptus oils and put a couple drops of the RC onto a washcloth and just put it on the floor in the shower. This is one option, right? If you're going to be in there for 5-10 minutes or whatever, 3 to 10 minutes, whatever, however long you want to shower. But RC, just breathing in that eucalyptus smell, it's going to be so good for the lungs, so good for just the respiratory support. So yeah, again, I love that one. Also a great one before a bike ride, before a workout. Okay, you could have that in your diffuser while you're doing your workout, just to support your lungs and just breathing and keeping you relaxed. All right, next one, Purification Oil. Purification, so good. Purification is an amazing blend. So again, those of you who are brand new, we went through those 3 singles, and then there's blends, right? So Purification is another blend. It's a blend of different oils. It's got citronella, rosemary, lemongrass, tea tree, myrtle. So Purification, used in the laundry room to freshen fabrics. So personally, what I do is I literally, after I wash a load, when I'm putting stuff into the dryer, I'll take Purification or I'll take a citrus oil. And the reason I keep saying the citrus oils is because those are definitely under $20. I think like 15 ml bottles. I think the only 15 ml bottle of citrus oil that's over $20 is the Citrus Fresh. But tangerine, all these other ones, grapefruit, lime, you can get huge 15 ml bottles of the citrus oils for under $20. And those can just be, they're so good in the diffusers for fresh air. And also, like I just was mentioning, the laundry, I literally will take 3 drops of Purification, or I'll take 3 drops of lemon oil and put that on a sock, a black sock, and throw that in the dry, like with the dryer stuff. And I just love the way that freshens up the clothes. Purification, use on pets to keep odors and bugs at bay. Use on the kids to keep them smelling fresh. Yeah. Honestly, Purification for me over the years, it's been a deodorant. So yeah, I mean, I haven't bought Young Living has deodorants, but I have not bought a deodorant in I don't know how long, nor have I bought a cologne from anywhere else, right? So no deodorants, no colognes from anywhere else. It's like your oils are your new perfume. They're your new cologne. Trust me, just do it. Take the leap. It took me 4 years to take the leap. So if you're newer and you're having a rough time getting rid of some special perfume or cologne of yours, I respect that. I understand that. But I'm also challenging you to make 2022 the year that you just are like, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to put plants on my wrists and do that. So anyway, Purifications served as a deodorant for me. Sarah and I on our honeymoon, we ran out of like shampoo and soap, but we had Purification Oil. So we just turned Purification Oil into our soap for a while in Thailand. I remember using this in the shower quite a bit. So again, really awesome, the diffuser as well. The third blend is Christmas Spirit, and you can add, this is recommending adding 10 drops to your vacuum cleaner filter. You could place on a cotton ball around doorways and patios, or add to your wool dryer balls. Christmas Spirit, y'all, it smells so good. And I'm not orange, cinnamon, and black spruce. Boom. I mean, it's so good. If you've not tried Christmas Spirit before, really nice in the diffuser, just to freshen up the whole house. All right, on. Let me do this one, and then we'll scoot to the next. So don't waste a single drop. This is something to keep in mind. So as you're diving in, again, you will do your research, cruise through the Young Living website, explore some of those oils. But again, ask your friend, whoever invited you to this call or invited you to watch this, ask your friend like for recommendations of some of their, hey, what are your top 5 oils? You know, if they've been using oils for a while, just ask them, hey, what are your top 5 oils that I must have? And just really, and then decide, okay, well, this month I'm going to try one of those 5. Next month I'm going to try another one. And also play around on the website and kind of explore the Vitality line. You can, sometimes when you're setting up your subscribe to save, you can go down through those oils and go down through the blends and look at, you can look at the price of each of them. And then that gives you a chance to decide what you're choosing to invest this month. So instead of saying afford, what am I going to afford this month for my wellness? It's what am I going to invest into my wellness this month? So just a little language switch. So don't waste a single drop. Some of us are way more diligent with this. I'll be honest. When my oil bottles get super low, I'll do one of these. I'll look in the light, and if they're super low, I actually have been lately. Anytime my mom came to California, I would just give her like a box. I would be like, "Hey, these are about empty. and then she would start using them in her diffuser. So I actually am not as diligent with using them in bath time with me, or really making sure I get use out of every last drop. But I will, as I'm thinking about that, don't waste a single drop. Do know that one drop goes a long way. Do know that one drop goes a long way. So, it doesn't take 3 drops of peppermint for me to massage this around my ears, right? This is literally 1 drop. It's 1 drop of peppermint, and then I'm massaging that onto my jawline and around my ears. So keep that in mind. Less is more, like just 1 drop, and then, okay, if your diffuser, figure it out for yourself. You're like, oh, you know what? I need to do 3 drops so I can really smell that. I want a little more intensity in here. All right, on. Second winner. Hopefully.
Okay. Yes, we have a second winner. Our second winner is Haley B. Congratulations, Haley. I'm throwing the form in there again for you to fill out so that you can get your product credit. And you had said why Young Living for you was because the oils work and they're natural. So congratulations. All right, back to you, Aaron.
Awesome. So what's real quickly, question number 3 would be, what's one oil under $20 that you can see yourself wanting to try out soon? Now, I know I only did a handful there. So, those of you who are like, well, I've already tried all 6 of those. Yeah, again, I'm thinking maybe I could at least just look really quickly for you, but that's just going to take too long. So we're going to just go with those 6. And if you've been exploring your own product guide, or you've been on the website and kind of looking around, what's an oil under $20? Obviously, I shared the citrus oils are available, most all of which are under the $20 amount. Yeah, what would be an oil that you're stoked to give a go? And as we transition into the thieves line, I just want to share, for me, so much of my oil use, my day-to-day oil use, is really about taking care of my mind and my heart. Really. Initially, I had a very physical focused oil use life. And now I really am using oil so much for mental and emotional and spiritual support than anything else, because from what I've been learning over the last 15 years, just in the natural wellness world, is the more I take care of my mind, right, and keep my stress levels down and keep my rest and digest breath happening, right, the more I'm offering that to myself, that's where my body is going to function at its best. So a lot of the oils I'm using on a daily basis, I'll just give you a quick glimpse of what I do in the morning. I talked about cologne and perfume and deodorant kind of being a part of my go-to, and I'm using ones that are grounding for me, that remind me to breathe. And sometimes I'm applying them a few times a day. But patchouli, ylang ylang, orange oil. Those are like my 3 that I'm using almost every day as a cologne deodorant. I literally just massage that onto my underarms. Patchouli, a drop of patchouli, a drop of ylang ylang, and a drop of orange oil. And I just love the way that helps, that just supports me. I then sometimes will take a drop of frankincense and massage that onto, I have this little spot on my nose, and I just know my nose sometimes is sensitive and I have some sensitive skin. So I just literally take frankincense and just kind of massage it onto my face in the mornings. What else? Occasionally I'll pull out Shutron or Mister as like an additional oil just to support. So the reason I wanted to share that was just as you're diving in, as you're figuring out what your wellness goals are, it's ultimately about you. It's about what you want to shift, and about, we are all so unique. we have similarities and we also are so unique. And so, yeah, be intentional. Ask your friend, whoever invited you to this class, invited you to watch this YouTube, like just check in with them. Just check in with them and say, hey, all right, you know, this is really a goal I have for myself. I've been reading about this and I really want to improve in this way. What do you recommend? To get real specific on your own personal goals. Okay, so another way in which we can save money long-term really is, I don't go to Target very often anymore, y'all. I really don't. I used to go to Target a ton to get, and Walgreens, right? Target, Walgreens, CVS, these were kind of like go-to places for me. They're no longer a part of my monthly routine, my bi-monthly routine. The Thieves line has really kind of replaced that, those ventures to Target. So the Thieves household cleaner, for example, you can buy some of these plastic water bottles and literally take a cap full of the Thieves household cleaner. It's ultra concentrated. So much of the Young Living stuff is, so keep that in mind as you're getting some of these products, and literally just take a cap full, put that in there, and then fill it up with water. And this spray right here, I can clean toilets, I can clean floors, I can clean kitchen counters. So really absolutely anything and everything, just with this one product. So again, something to consider. You know, there are some great graphics out there about like literally one of these. I mean, you can make so many spray bottles. Like this could last me, if I'm real, depending on how often I'm cleaning, right? I guess it all depends upon how intentional we are with cleaning, how regular we are with cleaning. But I mean, if you're cleaning every day, a ton, you may go through a little bit more of this than the rest of us. But for me, just making the spray bottle is a game changer. Okay, so keep that in mind. A great way to ditch the harmful chemicals. We're thinking Comet. We're thinking, what's the spray? Windex I used to use. The bathroom, like the toilet bowl cleaners. No longer am I using toilet bowl cleaners. I actually literally now just take, the other day I just cleaned our toilet. This is our foaming hand soap bottle. So this is the foaming hand soap refill. And we just put it into here and then fill it up with water. I just squeezed some of that down into the toilet and then was able to clean the toilet that way. So again, Thieves really gets the job done. Have been feeling amazing about how Thieves products have supported us for so many years. Okay, here's another piece: dilute. Feel free to screenshot this visual. But yeah, really the mouthwash. This is the one that I've mainly used this practice on, dilution, but I bought 2 of these. And then once one got to halfway, I filled it up with water. Okay. And it says distilled water. I just use like the purified water that we use here, or that I drink here. So I filled it up with purified water, and the other half was mouthwash. So that's something to think about. You can dilute the mouthwash and still get the same amazing benefits of it. If you haven't tried the mouthwash, I highly suggest checking it out. Like I mentioned with the foaming hand soap, again, I'm putting foaming hand soap up to like right here, right? Not very high. And then the rest is water. So keep that in mind. And then what I'm reading here with shampoos, this is a bath and shower gel. You could dilute 50-50 with hot water. I have not done that, but this is another way to extend products, right? At the end of the day, like it's thinking about that less is more, right? That because of the potency of the products, you could dilute them and they can last a lot longer. Thieves dishwasher powder, I've not used, but it says dilute 50-50 with baking soda. And then the orange blossom face wash, add 2 tablespoons wash plus water to an 8-ounce foaming soap pump. So again, have not done that, but something to consider as you're thinking about how to extend and make, see these products last longer than 3 weeks, right? Another way, think outside the box for new ways to use your products. So a lot of people have used the Thieves toothpaste as a deodorant. I have not, but a lot of people do, and like could still do that all the time. Animal Sense ointment for hair gel. I have not done that, but another good idea. Conditioner as a detangler. Lavender lotion as a fabric softener. Thieves fruit and veggie wash as a degreaser. Thieves dishwasher powder as a toilet bowl cleaner. Okay, haven't done that. I'm just using foaming hand soap. Lavender lip balm as an eyeshadow primer. Lemongrass as a nail polish remover. And then Seedlings wipes as dryer sheets. So something else to think about. So again, thinking about alternative, right? These are some examples of how you could use this and replace one of these other things that you're used to purchasing regularly. So again, like I said, yes, I'm circulating money every month on Young Living on my subscribe to save order. And also I'm not going to Target for any, like really toilet paper. That's pretty much the only reason Target's seeing me anymore. You know, and an occasional pillow. That's pretty much it. So thankful for Young Living and all the options they have for us. So again, getting the best deal is important. So if you are brand new, you want to think about this and be proactive. And two ways, if you're just getting started, 2 ways to access 24% off. One way is by ordering 100 PV worth of product. So if you order 100 PV, which is about $100 plus tax and shipping, if you order 100 PV worth of product, that will, if that's your first order, that you will become you will receive the 24% off discount. And the other option, so if you don't spend 100 PV, you could sign up for subscribe to save and sign up and say, all right, I'm going to sign up for a monthly order or an every 3-month order, but you're going to sign up for subscribe to save, put a couple items on your check, in your checkout cart, and that's your subscription order for January, right? And then maybe your next order would go in February. And then that, so you either have to join subscribe to save, and that gives you the 24% off, or you order 100 PV in product, and that gives you the 24% off. All right, so on any clarifying questions in the chat box on that, I just want to go back here and see. Oh, good. So people are writing down. Lynn, yeah. So you said use the mouthwash, didn't dilute. Yeah, it's definitely potent. I've been using it without diluting lately, and I hear you. It's definitely strong. Okay. Anything else on as I'm thinking? As far as you want to just announce the third winner and then we'll kind of close it out?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, just to reiterate, is that really all of the Young Living personal care products, you either just use a tiny bit or dilute them. Like pretty much all of them can be diluted, and they really do last a long time. I just have to throw in my new favorite product. I don't know if it's under $20. I can't remember how much it is, but if you have not used the Thieves crud, what is the name of it? It's like the soft scrub, the Thieves version of soft scrub. Somebody put the name of it that's using it too. What's the name of that? The Thieves. Anyway, it is incredible for cleaning like the ring around the toilets. And, if you have boys who are using your shower and there's dirty feet marks all over the place. Yeah, the Thieves Kitchen and Bath Scrub. It's magical. It's incredible. It's my new favorite product.
Yeah.
If you don't have that, you've got to try that product. It's in the $20-ish category, I want to say.
And it's like kind of just a powder.
Yeah, it's a powder, and it works so well. It's so easy. So, okay, so our winner for the last giveaway was Lynn. Lynn, I think I just put the link in again for you to scroll up just a little bit. So congratulations, Lynn. You're going to get a $20 product credit as well. Good class tonight.
Yeah, and I would say that congrats, everybody. Thanks for being here. I want to say just the final piece is just we're cheering you on. Keep going. Keep making those courageous, make those courageous goals a reality. Like, you're totally worth it. We can all do it. It doesn't happen overnight, right? I literally took about 3 months off of running, and now I'm like 3 weeks of getting my running back. And guys, it is a journey to get it back. So be patient with yourself, right? Set realistic goals for yourself. Like, sometimes I go out there and I'm like, man, I'm not running fast yet. Like, this is frustrating. But be patient, okay? Whatever your goal is, take off bites that you can like realistically keep doing. Andy, I just interviewed my brother Andy the other day, Andrea's husband, for my podcast, and he and I were just kind of going back and forth on. It is about picking goals that you can maintain long term. You know what I mean? Like, pick a fitness plan that you can lock into. Not for 2 months, not for 30 days, not for 15 days. Like, pick goals. So think about longevity. Think about yourself in this like long-term vision. And I think when you're choosing to purchase products from Young Living each month, think about it as an investment. Really think about it as an investment in your health, in your taking deep breaths throughout the day. You're not putting synthetic stuff onto your skin every day. You're not clogging up your pores. You're not messing with your emotions or your hormones, right? Just going as natural as possible. So thanks for being here tonight. And those of you who are interested, I will be in 7 minutes, start the intro to business call. So if you're at all intrigued to learn more about what a brand partner does, please stay on. I will disappear here for 5 minutes to use the bathroom, but then I'll be back and we'll do the intro to business call. Thankful to be on the journey with y'all. Have a beautiful rest of your night. And for those of you who are hanging around, I'll see you in a little bit.